Senator Kamala Harris.
Thank you. It's great to be back at TSU. So I plan on spending tonight talking with you about my plans to address the problems that keep you up at night. But first, I have a few words for Donald Trump, who we all know is watching. So, President...
We're working on a tax cut for the middle-income people that is going to be very, very inspirational. It's going to be something that I think it's what everyone's really looking for, and we'll be announcing it sometime in the next year. But it'll be a very, very substantial tax cut for middle-income folks who work so hard, and we'll look forward to that. We're going to work on it all together. And you see what the other tax cuts done. And frankly, I'm not sure, but I would say that the regulation cuts, those massive cuts in regulation, we still have plenty of regulation, but those massive cuts probably equal the tax cuts in terms of jobs and in terms of businesses. So the combination of everything really worked, because we probably have right now the strongest economy in the history of our nation. And where the media is trying to begging, oh, they want a recession so badly. Oh, the word. And every time they go after us, you notice the market goes up. It's the craziest thing. We're going to have to explain this one to me. But we're doing great. We're very close to having another stock market record. Went up again today. And we had, I think it's over 100 records. In other words, days where the stock market hit in the history of our country all-time highs. I think it's over 100. I'll get you the exact number, but it is really something. And we are very close. And after, about 3 weeks ago, if you listened, it was like doom and gloom. I don't think they believed it, but that's okay. And I will tell you, we're doing very well with China. China would like to do something. We're taking in billions and billions of tariffs, and they're eating the cost. This is not being borne very much by us. They're eating the costs. But we're taking in billions and billions, money flowing in. We've never taken in 10 cents from China. And they want to do something because their supply lines, their supply chains are being broken like toys. And people are leaving, and millions of jobs in China are being lost. And we don't want that, but we want a fair deal. We lowered our business tax from one of the highest in the world to one of the most competitive. Since that law was passed, nearly $1 trillion have returned to our shores. $1 trillion. It was part of what we did. We doubled the child tax credit. Thank you to a number of people for that, but especially Ivanka Trump. That was so important to her, to make sure that she understood Jared is here. But she understood exactly what that meant. She worked so hard on that. We created opportunity zones to revitalize distressed communities. Tim Scott was fantastic, and so many other senators. They worked with us so hard on that. But Tim Scott in particular really worked hard. South Carolina, and we thank Tim. But they are doing numbers that nobody believed possible, the opportunity zone. So much money is going into areas where it would never see money and hasn't seen it in a long time. We eliminated Obamacare's cruel and unpopular individual mandate.